Hello and welcome to this mix-up video. We have Jones, I already poured it out, but they have Jones berry lemonade soda flavor, 12 fluid ounces, not 11.5 or 11.2. Now the website says they were started in 1995, but I guess that's when they got the company up and running, and they're saying since 96. So I guess their products hit the market in 96. So this is a pure cane sugar soda pop soft drink company. Jones, but I don't think it was started by people named Jones. So I don't know why they picked that name. And they said it was an innovator, and his partner in the business was a photographer, and he started putting random photos, and then they said they got the idea to let people send in their photos, like to do at Mike's Hard. Not Mike's Hard, the Twisted Tea, where you can put your photo on the, get them to put your photo on the can. So you can do that. I'm not going to do it, but it's certified kosher, and it's made with real sugar in Canada. But they said their headquarters now is Seattle, Washington. It says right there, product of Canada. There's a code, but I couldn't figure out what province that would be from. It's got a great date, and I bought this $1.25 tree. Not a great deal, $1.25 for this bottle, but I did want to try it, and I'll give you a counterpoint. I bought a huge bottle of the blue cream soda, Frosty from Detroit, Michigan. I bought that this month at B&G grocery store in Chalmette, Louisiana, and that was like 32 ounces for $1, and this is 12 ounces for $1.25 plus tax. Okay, so Vodoffska. Put it here. Now, I did the Nikolai previous to this. I used a little bit. I didn't really pour too much, and it was fine. I started pouring, and I forgot, and I poured the whole bottle of the Jones in there, but it was fine. And the Jones has a really nice blue raspberry flavor. I'm not really too much for blue raspberry, I'm going to tell you the truth. But I don't mind it. It has that tart raspberry thing going. You know, raspberries are red, but somebody in the 1950s, mid-1950s, concocted so-called blue raspberry, and then it kind of took off, and they put it in all kind of hard candies, chewy candies, soda pops, ices, Tasty Freeze. You know those the slushy drinks. Slushy is another brand, I believe, and but around here, it's Icy is the big one in the South, in Louisiana at least. And that blue raspberry is one of the flavors. And it's got the blue #1 blue food color in. And Coca-Cola is another flavor, or maybe there's just cola today. And strawberry you'll see sometimes. So Vodoffska, all right, sugarcane vodka. Introduced in 2015. It's produced in Mexico for Dubai Island International. There's no website. It's got brown, 2 shades of red, 2 shades of blue, silver. It's a nice looking label. This is a big plastic bottle. That's all I could find. Didn't see a glass bottle. There may be some. This bottle was so cheap though, $7.99 for 1,750 milliliters. True story. It's 3 times distilled from sugarcane juice, and then they, excuse me, charcoal filter it 10 times. 10 times. And to me, it smells and tastes a lot like, or like identical to clear rum. You know, it smells really strong of sugarcane stalks. Now, I think that's what gave it the bad reviews when I read it. There was like 3 bad reviews on Total Wine and More. They were saying it was like fingernail polish remover and rubbing alcohol and all. But I think the problem was they are not used to raw sugarcane stalks, you know. It's got that heavy grass, because sugarcane is literally a type of grass. It's just tall, and you can make fishing poles out of it. But it definitely has that grassy note, which I grew up around it, so I'm used to even the fermenting, rotting ones that they call the bagasse on those trucks where they're sending it out to the refinery to turn it into particle board. they don't waste the sugar cane. They either use the bagasse to light fires, to heat the sugar cane to make more molasses and table sugar around here, like in Gramercy, Louisiana, along the river. Or they'll take the bagasse and press it into particle board and use it as siding on houses. And a lot of houses around here use the bagasse sugarcane refuse particle boards. Our house had that years ago. So there's no waste, you know, it's all recycled. 100% of the sugarcane stalks are recycled, and that's a good thing. The Jones, it does, I gave it an A in my initial video with the Nikolai, a 93. I'm going to drop that to 90, and the reason why, I'm tasting a lot of tap water with this, and I know it's not coming from any vodka. It's, yeah, it's not quite masking the underlying base of it, which is tap water. It's probably 90% tap water. It's kind of coming through, and I drank tap water when I was in Canada. Those times, drank it right out the faucet. All the states I've been in, not Mexico, I got some sense. I went to Spain, drank the tap water, no problem. Went to Spanish Africa, drank tap water, no problem. Gibraltar, British territory of Gibraltar, same thing, no problem. England, merry old England, no problem. So some people are all into this bottled water, and some of the bottled water you buy, it's from a tap. It's comical. I'm not going to name the brand, but if you read it carefully, it's from the Atlanta Municipal Water Supply. So I tell people at work, I say, it's funny because y'all drinking bottled water because you think tap water is bad, but the bottled water comes from the Atlanta Municipal. They just turn on the faucet and fill it in a bottle and you drink it because it's in a bottle. It's comical. Oh, even pouring the sugarcane vodka in here is making it smell like the sugarcane vodka. I'm picking up the stalks now. Ooh, I don't know. You might find it funny, you know. Funny, not comical funny, but funny like strange. Yeah. I'm getting a pickup there, so. Okay, look. If you say, no, I drink Grey Goose. I use Tito's. Or even if you say, I use Seagram's vodka from, that uses wheat. Actually, that's a wheat vodka. If you check out the Seagram's vodka website, they use certain Midwestern wheat. And they even named the states. There's something special about it. But anyway, so those would be real clean, you know. And so if you drink a sugarcane vodka, you might find it just appalling, you know. It's just, oh, it's too much funny stuff in it. Like, once again, not comical funny, but strange funny. But I think it has character, you know. That's what we call stuff when it's bad. We try to make a euphemism. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do think it has character, and it has some, but, you know, it may not be appropriate for like a Bloody Mary or something, you know, like a vodka martini. You might say, oh, you're crazy. It's too unusual or whatever. But I mean, $7.99 for this handle, and you think that's a risk factor? It's no risk factor. Try it. But you see, you might be like my father. Like if you buy something and he doesn't, or my stepmother, because my mother died. You know, he got remarried, but it's a long time ago. But like if they try something and they don't like it, they just waste it. Like they'll be like, I ain't drinking that, and they're never gonna drink it. You know. Well, me, I'll just like, I can adjust to it, and I'll try to, even in some cases, choke it down, and I'm not going to waste it. But if they tried, they don't drink alcohol anymore, but anything like, they take one sip, no, and they just let it go to waste. But I don't do that. So, but that's, you know, different personal preference issues, but it's a nice looking product, you know, food coloring, the magic of food science, right? Translucent. Honestly, I think the Nikolai, now sometimes the Vodoffska pairs better. I've been doing Nikolai Vodoffska, Vodoffska Nikolai, so forth, back and forth. Sometimes the Vodoffska pairs better, depending on what the product is. But this time the Nikolai did a lot better. The Vodoffska in this case, this is only this case, it's got a little bit too much sugarcane stalk. It's a little stalky, as they say. Actually, nobody says that, but I coined the term today. But you know what I'm saying. No, I mean, so it's a little stalky, a little grassy, and that could throw you. But that's all right. So I still give the Vodoffska 85 out of 100 and a B. It's a good product. The Jones, I was saying A minus. I mean, I was saying A actually, but now I'm gonna have to go with about a B plus. I'm gonna drop it 4 points from a 93 to 89. Am I willing to try other flavors and give them honest scores? I certainly am, and I certainly will. But yeah, so a little bit too tap watery, I think. But anyway, I'm glad I tried it. So Les Le Bon Temps Relais, very interesting products in the B range here. In this case, Vodoffska and Jones in the 80s. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Mexico and take a sugarcane vodka distillery tour.